All right, mic's on. Call to order the City of Wyoming Council meeting for December 21st, 2021. Please let the record reflect we do have a quorum. Member Schilling, Member Yeager, Member Onstead, Member Luger, and Mayor Iverson are present. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Member Schilling and Veteran Schilling.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, open forum. It's an opportunity for members of the public to address the City Council on items that are or are not on the current agenda. Items requiring council action may be deferred to staff or boards and commissions for research and future council agendas if appropriate. You will be limited to 3 minutes, and we ask that you conduct yourself in a professional, courteous manner and refrain from using profanity. Failure to abide by this policy may result in the loss of your privilege to speak. Do we have anybody here tonight that would like to speak for the open forum? Please come on up, state your name.
My name is Jim Schultz. I'm a resident of Washington, Wyoming. A couple of things. First of all, I wasn't expecting it. Number 4, it's a resolution for the American Rescue Plan Act. What strings come with that? What strings are attached? I was wondering if I could get that. My other item, for years, I've had a great deal of frustration with a telephone company serving Wyoming known as Frontier Communications, and I'm just wondering if I haven't attended these meetings lately. I did receive something in the mail allowing me to go back through and determine what specific days I did not have service, and they were willing to reimburse me or something like that. What a joke. If there's anything I can do to help get that bad company removed from the city, I'd like to assist in doing so. Great deal of frustration. Anyway, I just was wondering if I could hear from the council on those 2 points.
So, Mr. Schultz, if we could have Mr. Linwood kind of address a couple things for
Certainly.
you.
Mr. Schultz, in regards to your question on the American Rescue Act, the ARP funds, those are funds that the city receives as part of that American Rescue Act from the federal government. The resolution the council is passing tonight is for essentially a dividend of unclaimed funds from other municipalities and townships within the state of Minnesota. We did receive half of approximately $840,000 earlier this year. As part of strings on that, I don't know if there's per se strings, but there is guidance from the Treasury right now on what we can utilize those dollars for. That guidance is changing. We have until December of 2024 to utilize those dollars. So we've had some initial thoughts with the council in regards to some of the things it's allowable for. Right now it's mainly infrastructure uses, water and sewer, and broadband. There is new guidance, though, being formed on that almost monthly. So we've been slow to expend any of those dollars. It also is a loss of revenue. That's a big one, too. If any city or municipality, if you experience a revenue loss during that time of the COVID, that you can ask for reimbursement on that. So those are really the guidance right now on how we can utilize them. And then there's reporting that we have to do that comes along with those funds, as well as there was with the CARES dollars. So that's the information we have right now, but we'll continue to look at ways to utilize that. We're also going to be talking to Chisago County as they receive dollars too, and they may offer some sort of grant programs potentially that we can share costs if we have projects with. But we're waiting for guidance from the county exactly how they do that too. I know they have a big interest in broadband, as we're pretty well served here in Wyoming. It sounds like you may have some frustrations when you're going to say no, but a lot of the rest of Chisago County is not. In regards to Frontier, about 2.5 years ago, not the federal, but the Minnesota Utility Commission did have an actually open house at many locations, including Wyoming, when customers could come and grieve their issues with Frontier. I'm not sure, other than what you had stated as far as that, what they gave back to customers as part of that action. I know that there was a finding against them in that work that was done. But right now, other than Frontier in Wyoming, the other option is Mid-Continent, and I don't know if you have an option of Mid-Continent where you are, if that service is available,
For just $1,500, I do,
for them to extend the service to you. Okay,
which is essentially to the other side of the street.
okay,
And they, at last call, they were not inclined to do that even at that fee, because I could get service from Frontier.
okay.
Service being a very loose interpretation of what I would receive from them.
Sure, understood, and I think myself and I think our council has heard from residents frustrated with, and businesses with some of the issues of Frontier.
Okay, so should the council or anyone within the city of Wyoming wish to continue to pursue to get rid of that bad company, I would be happy to become involved.
And Mr. Schultz, I can tell you this, I'm part of a committee within Chisago County, and when we talk broadband, there are several companies that are trying to send a bid in terms of fiber optics and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully, when I do this, in the next couple of years, there will be someone else. But if you could leave your email address and maybe your phone number to Mr. Linwood, and hopefully then whatever may come up, we'll be able to contact you. So do you want to do that now, or do you want to send an email to Mr. Linwood? What's easiest?
I will get with that and provide it to Mr. Mayor.
Great, and then I'll follow up too.
That's all wonderful. I did spend 1 hour at T-Mobile just prior to this meeting trying to resolve a little mobile hotspot. I also had Verizon for a little hotspot at my home. Welcome some improvement within the city.
Yeah,
I'm in a black hole in there. Thank you.
yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have anyone else that would like to come up and speak in open forum? No? All right. First of all, I have to say it's pretty exciting to see all the police officers back there, and we welcome you to, who's not an officer in Wyoming here, the Woodbury officers that are standing back there as well. So with that, we're going to do the swearing in of our new Public Safety Director, Neil Bauer. So Neil, if you can come on up. We'll come on over here so your family can see you. We wanna, yeah, just. So, I, Neil Bauer,
I, Neil Bauer,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear to
to support the Constitution of the United States,
support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Minnesota,
the Constitution of the State of Minnesota,
and to discharge faithfully
and to discharge faithfully
the duties of Public Safety Director
the duties of Public Safety Director
of the City of Wyoming,
of the City of Wyoming,
Minnesota,
Minnesota,
to the best of my judgment and ability.
to the best of my judgment and ability.
I have one thing to say before you sit down. I had to. So what I wanted to say is I'd like to personally thank you for choosing the City of Wyoming. You will find our residents are very supportive of our police and fire department, and we are a community that comes together to support each other. As hard as it is to say goodbye to Chief Hoppy, knowing the positive programs and cultures he created in Wyoming, I am equally excited to work with you and your initiatives for continuing to improve public safety for the City of Wyoming and making the department your own.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So, before we pin the badge on Mr. Bauer, I just wanted to say a couple things, to the council and to the audience here. We embarked on this journey in August as far as succession planning and replacing my position. And it's not very often that you get to participate in the swearing in of your replacement. And so we hope we don't have to do this for at least a decade. 15 years, right? The city hopes they don't have to do that. But, I want to just really endorse Neil as our new Public Safety Director and Police Chief. I had come from Oak Park Heights, before I came to Wyoming, which is in Washington County where Woodbury is. And Neil was always one of those rising stars in a nearby community. I never met met him personally, but you always heard about Neil. You heard about the positive things that he brought to Woodbury, his professionalism, and just one of those people that, you know, you knew that was out there and on the cutting edge and bringing new programs and positive and all this great energy coming forward. So to see Neil's name pop up on our finalist list as a final candidate, I was really excited to see that, just knowing his reputation and what he would bring to the city of Wyoming. So I want to congratulate Neil before we bring your wife up to officially pin your badge on. So congratulations, and like I said, it's an honor to be able to be part of the swearing-in process of the guy that's going to replace you. And as we've talked today, I expect Neil to make some changes in Wyoming public safety, and if he doesn't, he will fail me. Because that's part of what we do with good leadership, is we're always looking to improve the organizations and bring them beyond where they currently at, which requires some change, initiatives, ideas, and new thoughts. And he is certainly a thoughtful and genuine person that I think will carry the city of Wyoming, the Wyoming public safety forward with honor and dignity. So congratulations, and I believe that your wife is going to pin your badge on tonight.
Oh, no.
And your daughter did a somersault. So that was impressive. Okay. So congratulations, and his wife is going to, who's another officer, will pin.
I'm nervous, I know.
My vest is on, so it's okay.
Would you believe it was an accident if I did?
All right, so we are going to just recess for a couple minutes, and I know you're gonna go out and have a great dinner and enjoy your family and your friends that are here tonight, and we look forward to all your reports starting in January.
Got it.
All right, sounds good. We'll recess just for 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Poor kid.
You're still on, yeah.